Hey guys, welcome to the final episode of Skyrim Requiem Battlemage, who isn't really a Battlemage because she doesn't use a sword and a shield, and her magic sucks, and she sucks, and I suck. But we're going to get through this final episode so we can move on to the Sneaky Archer, which is my goal. I am really experienced at being a sneaky archer, so if I can't pull that build off, then I really do suck at this game. But no, I think I'm pretty good at sneaky archer. I have high confidence in that game. Anyway, I decided to get Molag Bol's mace.
Try it again. Pledge your soul to me. You forsake the weak and pitiful Boethia. You're mine now, Logrove.
Nothing at all.
Are you sure?
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I told you, idiot. I'm sorry, I got too excited. To protect. And the excavations into Nchuanzel are, yes, they invented. And then, at a time with persistent, I'll let, if you deal with Nimi. Enthusiasm, good. Here's the key to the big...
So mainly doing the spider quest so that I could get lockpicking in the Dwemer museum. I mean, at this point, I haven't given up on the character yet. I mean, I'm frustrated, but I haven't given up.
Someone who can get things done.
It's more of the AoE glitch of destruction. Your followers will unfollow you if you hit them enough. I've had this glitch a lot lately. The followers not attacking an enemy. Anyway, Sneaky Archer's not going to have any issues because she's not going to have any followers. I have this perk now where people who are set on fire by my spells will flee, and that's actually bad for my followers because they run away, and it's pretty annoying.
I have things to study. You have my gratitude. As promised, is the key to the Dwemer Museum. Mind the displays. Some of them are quite fragile.
This really is an awesome place to come in the middle game, I guess. Middle to late game. After you get lockpicking 50, which is a huge grind to get, but once you get there, I mean, coming to this museum, and I think I learned this from Samir, please. It's just a huge bonus to your lockpicking. You get like 20 levels of lockpicking there.
I'll show you what I can about protecting yourself.
Anyway, I got some pretty high level heavy armor before I quit this character. I got the penultimate perks here, combat, meditation, and the power of the combatant. Off camera, I also picked a couple of perks. I think alteration, another one. So I got rid of Aella the Huntress, my beloved, because she was just too annoying. And I took the Helm of Ingol from her. I don't know, I think I kind of look semi-cool, semi-uncool. So as you can see, I took the Shield of Ysgramor and Molag Bol's mace to try and become a pure battle mage. But it's a little bit like programming in reverse. Backwards compatibility. I'm already at level 36 and now I'm trying to level one-handed and block. It's just dumb. You need to start from an earlier level. This is on the way to getting one of the shards of Mehrunes' razor. And this orc fortress is interesting because I think here all the orcs were wearing some light armor, but I'm certain that I've had a playthrough where they're all completely outfitted in heavy orcish armor, which would be significantly harder. I can see how Sword Shield is appealing, that's for sure.
You picked a bad time to be a friend.
I really like these fire runes. It would be awesome to use them with an archery build, I think. But maybe they're only awesome because my destruction is so heavily leveled. These are the Forge Master Fingers, which I got a while back, and I haven't turned in that quest yet. This would be really useful if I wanted Orcish armor, but I'm already wearing it. And it's actually perked with, or it's enchanted with destruction
I don't believe
reduction.
my By the code of Melikath, feel free to trade with us. Welcome to our stronghold, break-in. Those flames get out of control. You're gonna wish they hadn't. The metal has been stubborn today. It refuses to bend.
Save your anger for the forge. The steel cannot
I work
be
the forge with my There are a few great Sorry, Mother. I'll focus on my work.
What is it? Do you have one of the razors?
Alright, so we got the pieces of the razor, and now we go to the shrine of Dagon.
Since I was... Don't you... I'll meet you at the shrine.
So I'm fully aware that there are invisible entities in the Mehrunes Dagon shrine. I'm not going into this blind. I just feel like a level 36 battle mage with 600
You are
plus
of speaking to. You have claimed
armor
the pieces
rating
of my razor.
and,
It has been an amusing
80
game
plus
to
destruction
witness.
should have a decent chance.
Dagon does
You know,
not declare a winner while there is a pawn on
I've
the
been wrong
board.
before though, so
Kill Silas. He and his family have served their purpose. Only Dagon can declare if a pawn is worth keeping. I have spoken. Kill him. Take your rightful place as my champion, or I will crush you.
Wait, don't... I can take the... You get a generous amount of gold, I get to complete my... Thank you. Here's your gold. I'll make a run for it back to Dawnstar.
You think to betray Mehrunes Dagon. Suffer.
I feel like the Dremoras were the right amount of toughness. Yeah, just the right amount. That's how tough the invisible entities should be. That a level 36 destruction battle mage should be able to take them out with some kiting, but that's not the case. First, they're way too fast. They're obviously invisible. That's a problem. But you can see they just don't take enough damage. You shouldn't need 100 destruction to take these guys out. It's just excessive, I think, right? I don't know. I mean, I guess you need a challenge in the game. I don't have any shouts, so I can't do Aura Whisper to find out where he is. I think it makes Salty Shanty's fight against the invisible entities all the more impressive in his playthrough because he tanks an invisible entity. Granted, he's got better health, better heavy armor. He's got all the perks. He's got a lot of perks in one-handed and blocking, but I didn't expect the invisible entity to be this insanely OP, right? Like, insanely OP. Well, I'll tell you what though, if you are a sword and board character and you can do the damage mitigation, if you can handle face tanking these invisible entities like Salty Shanty clearly can, then I highly recommend coming here and just blocking, because I had almost no blocking coming in here, and after doing this for a while, you can see your blocking just levels up at an insanely high rate. It's got to be the best blocking experience in the game. Imagine just doing this for 10 minutes. I mean, I'm completely unperked for one-handed and block, and I'm still leveling up so quickly. But yeah, that's just something else I can't do in the game. I have been there as an archer before with Aura Whisper, and it's still really, really hard. So I can respect that. There's got to be places that are hard. So this is just the fort in between Windhelm and Winterhold. It's filled with necromancers. I think they're fairly low-level necromancers, though. The Magicka regen debuff in Requiem is so severe. It's so severe that being a Battlemage is actually really extremely hard. Like, I think it would be a lot more fun if the Magicka regen wasn't so nerfed so horrendously. So one of the last dungeons that I did was here at Stillborn Cave. They're full of Falmer. And I think this really was the beginning of the end for me, because there were several deaths that happened in here that really PO'd me. I mean, I'm way too strong for any of the content in here, but I have a critical weakness that you'll see in a sec. And that weakness is paralyzed poison. For some reason, like an idiot, I sold all of my cleansing potions. Cleansing would pick me right back up. But this is just like a non-stop paralysis poison. Every time he hits me, I get re-paralyzed. And the countdown begins from 0. So all I could do is just watch this happen. This happened probably 3-4 times throughout this cave. I just got hit by these they're poison arrows and poison weapons. Every time they hit me, I was helpless like this. So there's another thing that motivated me to stop playing this character. I shouldn't be getting killed this easily at level 36. I went and got Farkas, or Vilkas. I can't remember which one. I think it's Farkas. Instead of Ayala, I brought him along because I want to level up heavy armor. And I decided to do the 2 Draugr caves that are right beside each other. Yeah, one is the Galder amulet quest, and the other one is just a barrow. My biggest problem at this stage was maintaining mana was really, really bad. Mana management, and I think I put almost every single level upgrade I put into Magicka. So again, the Magicka regen in Requiem is way too low to encourage Battlemage. I mean, there's obviously somebody out there who will make it look easy, but for my purposes, the Magicka regen makes playing a Battlemage unfun. Like, I think if the Magicka regen were upped significantly, it would be an extremely fun build. Heavy armor with lots of spells. I think you'd see a lot of people trying this build. But the way it is, it's too much work. It's too much of a headache. This is how long taking out an unperked Draugr takes. If you've got no one-handed. And no stamina, right? You could see mixing in one-handed shield plus destruction would be a lot of fun, though.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east.
So, and this was the very last
Fortune.
thing I did. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was the very last thing I did. You know, Ivar's dead.
The least I can do is give you something for taking care of him.
Doing the
If you
barrow.
won't accept it as a payment, consider it a gift.
The content in here is relatively easy. See, the Magicka problem is severe at this point, which is really frustrating. So that's eventually what got me to quit. Getting friendly fire killed by your own companion guy. That was just enough. I didn't like this character, didn't like this build, wasn't enjoying myself, clearly wasn't having a good time with this. So I decided to call it quits right there, start something else. And so, yeah, we'll try a different series. But yeah, it was interesting experiment. Not everybody's suited for certain builds, but I hope you enjoyed what you got to see. Thanks for watching.